Welcome to the CONCACAF Connection, a football podcast where five friends take you through the ins, the outs, and everything in between of the beautiful game. If you like what you hear and you want to hear more, leave us a 5-star rating. Follow us on TikTok at CONCACAF US and on Instagram and Twitter at CConnectionPod. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy.
The moon's hotter than the sun? That's crazy.
Always has been.
Oh my lord!
Is it really?
No.
No. I was like, what? Am I learning something new right now? I was like, I never knew this.
Next thing you know, Adon will say the earth is flat and Jose will be like, is it really?
I thought so. I thought this motherfucker was a little slim. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're missing Edward this week, unfortunately, but he's in Hawaii. We're on a plane coming back from Hawaii through that way. But I think it's only right that we start with the Champions League, especially seeing how two teams have similar situations, different situations. Manchester City drew 3-3 away from home, and the next leg is at home. Meanwhile, Arsenal drew 2-2 at home against Bayern Munich and have to play the reverse fixture at the Allianz. So I'll kick it off to Daniel. Why don't you start off? How do you feel about the result against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu?
I mean, overall, I feel good. I didn't want to lose the tie, which we didn't. Or I guess there's still the other half to play, but this half we didn't lose, which I was really happy about. The only thing was, I guess from a neutral perspective, it was a good game because no team had control at all. So, I was shitting bricks the entire time because it's Madrid and they show up and show out. This is their competition, so. Fuck you again, Abdon, by the way, because you fucking jinxed it like a motherfucker.
Oh, that yapper jinx is real.
As soon as he said City have won it or some shit like that, I said, that's so early. Like, we did not win this tie. And then
for the viewers, hold on, for the viewers. I said, well, Bayern are fucked.
And you said Madrid.
No.
He hit with the Bayern.
I said Madrid. I said, well, Madrid are fucked. And then 20 minutes later, fucking Madrid are 2-1.
Dude, oh my God. And then he did the same thing with Arsenal, which I guess we'll get to in a second. But
but then I ran out of steam. I got overzealous and I used up all my juice on the Chelsea one.
Thank God.
I fucked.
Thank God.
He said
all in all, I told Brandon this last night. I said, as long as we don't lose this fixture and we take it back to the Etihad, I think we'll be fine.
Especially with them closing the roof.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
sick. When you watched it, did you notice anything? Did it seem louder?
I don't think I saw much difference.
The commentators did mention how much louder it was, but on the TV, I didn't notice it. It still was just as loud.
They got to control levels for the commentators and shit, so they can't make it too loud.
Well, the Bernabeu is always just a loud stadium.
Yeah. But the commentators were talking about how unextraordinary loud it was. So it just sounded the same to me. They were just as loud as ever. So, but yeah, all in all, I'm not too upset about it. The only thing I would say is that both teams lack control of the game. Obviously, we had a pretty good moment. We had a good spell where we actually had control of the game and we were up 3-2, and then Valverde with the insane volley to equalize it. So, but like I said, I'm not too upset about it.
How is Ederson fit enough to be on the bench but not fit enough to start?
I think it's because Ortega's been, I guess, somewhat. I don't know. I think
very good recently.
He's been, I will say he's been pretty good recently in terms of shot stopping. So I think that's the only reason why he's putting him over Ederson. I don't know if it's mind games or what, but I will say that his performances have been better when it comes to saving.
Yeah, I'll say the only goal I really feel like you can fault was the second goal. Was it Rodrigo's goal?
Yeah,
it kind of went between his legs, but before that, I mean, the first one was a deflection, and second one or third one was just a worldie.
No one's saving that one. So, but he had
Him and Phil Foden, they popped off today.
Dude, oh my God, Foden's goal got me off my seat. Oh my God.
I mean, Gavardios was better than
Foden. Gavardio, dude. What a time to get a first goal.
Gavardios is better than Foden, and that's a fucking center back.
This is what the Champions League should be, though. 3-3 games, world-class goals. no team can control the game. Like it's just nonstop action. That's what these games should be. And we got those from really four powerhouses.
Dude, I couldn't even. I was watching the whatchamacallit, the Paramount where you can watch where you can stream 2 games at once.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like,
I hate the layout of that shit though. It's so ass. Like, why don't they just make the screens a little bit bigger? It's not a very good layout. But no, I was watching that and it's, oh my god, such good games.
it was, dude. This was a good game for Champions League.
All right, Brandon, why don't you tell us about your game today at the Arsenal Stadium?
I was so happy. I was so happy when we scored. I let out a yell. I was so happy.
You weren't working, were you?
No.
No,
Dude, that would have been hilarious.
No.
On a forklift, just imagine.
I was like, yes! Like that. And, dude, how was Goretzka allowed to run that far through?
You mean Sane?
No, the Sane goal. The Sane thing was happened the second time.
Oh, okay.
And then fucking, of course, Gnabry has to score one against us.
Dude, the King of London, man. Holy shit.
Yo, chill out. Chill out on that title. Chill out on that title.
Dude,
then,
I mean, he owns London. Like, that's football Twitter, but like it's true. Like he scored, he scores religiously against Arsenal, Tottenham,
Not Chelsea.
And
No, not Chelsea. Don't know.
I don't think he's ever scored
He did
against them.
score
I don't
against
think he has.
Chelsea.
Wait, when?
He did. He scored.
No, he did when we
the
played
year
them.
the year after Spurs. He scored 2 against you.
He did when we played them when Frank Lampard was the manager.
You're right. Everyone was scoring on this.
Yeah, that was a bad team.
We were still winning.
Everyone was scoring on us.
Okay, but for the okay, he owns North London.
Yeah, okay.
There
Valid.
you go. I like that. I like that.
He owns London.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
North London owns London. So, well, no, I guess that's Tottenham, isn't it? Yeah, he owns North London. Let's go with that.
Anyways, I mean, we were just so nervous. You could just tell. And I'm just like, why are we so fucking nervous? We were respecting them so much. None of these players have had the Bayern Munich defeats before. So why are they nervous? Like, there's no reason for them to be playing the way that they did. They played so, I don't even know. Like,
I think
like
Arteta was I think it's just Arteta.
they played scared. And I thought for sure once Saka got Davies on a yellow, I was like, oh, this will be good. Because, like, obviously Davies can't make any more challenges. Or, like, I mean, he can. But not any reckless challenges. Maybe he'll get a red card later on in the game. And then it was just end to end. It was just so chaotic. We couldn't get control of the game. Leroy Sané being allowed to run down the fucking right side of the fucking pitch. And then, I mean, the tackles that were being made were woeful. The one from Kivuar was awful. Declan Rice's was lazy. Gabriel did good in pulling out of his challenge, but then Saliba just clattered into the side of him like an idiot. And then, of course, Harry fucking Kane has to score against us. You just knew it was going to happen. And then Raya went really early for that penalty, too. I was really disappointed in how early he went for that. But
I mean, didn't he go the wrong way anyways?
yeah, but I'm saying, like, he went early the wrong way, and so Kane was able to just be like, oh, I'll just hit it the other side then.
Cheeky redirection.
Obviously, we got the goal back in the 76th minute, but and then there was a controversial call where
No, not controversial. Not controversial. Right call. Don't do that. Be for real. Be for real.
no. I was going to talk about a different one.
Oh, okay.
There's a controversial call where Raya passes it to Gabriel, and Gabriel picks it up and passes it back to Raya because apparently it wasn't the goal kick that he wanted or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't see much of the Arsenal game, so.
And the referee's explanation was, he's like, it was a schoolboy mistake or like a kid's mistake. I'm not going to call a penalty for a kid's mistake in the Champions League quarterfinals.
That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm glad he didn't though.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
So, I mean, at that point, it would have been 3-1, most likely. And then you never know what's going to happen from there. I should have, dude, Bayern have nothing to lose. They can just do whatever the fuck they want. And we're just so nervous. I'm hoping that it's the other way around when we go to Germany, since they actually got a draw here. that now there's expectation on them from their fans to actually do something, and they get a little nervy. And I think Bayern this season, if they get nervy, isn't going to be, they're just not built for nerves. But I don't know. You never know. They might just still be like, whatever. Like if we make it to the semis, whoop-de-doo. If we don't, it's Arsenal. So
It's not really ideal to go to Germany, to go to Munich when you still have this second fixture. I mean, I know it's pretty much like a clean slate. Like no team has the advantage, but
the team
it's
has
just
the
not
advantage.
really ideal.
we're piped. We're losing. We're piped.
That's why I'm like,
I don't know about you losing, but I definitely don't think that. I do think that you're going to struggle a lot more.
you will definitely struggle.
Well, the big thing is Davies is out for the second leg.
Yeah, but
on a yellow suspension. Okay.
But I also think this Bayern is like a cornered animal right now. Like they've lost the league. They're not in the They're not DFL.
EFBL, yeah,
Yeah.
Pokal.
Yeah, the Pokal. They're not in the German Cup. So like this is the last thing they have to fight for. And like Thomas
They're gonna fight.
Thomas Tuchel needs to go far in this
Why?
because right now his reputation is not doing so hot. I mean, he's not a failure by any means, but also like it's not looking good for him right now.
But also,
So
if there's ever a manager you want in a semifinal of the modern managers, he's up there.
He is one of those guys. He knows how to win those knockout games.
It's just like he's already fired. Like he's gonna be gone at the end of the season. So what's it matter? Just throw the game, please.
His personal pride, and also if he could win this trophy, a trophy in his cabinet. 2 Champions League trophies in the last 3 years.
Just throw the game. They disrespected you.
Throw the game.
They disrespected you by firing me before the season's over. Just throw the game.
Well, I mean-
he's Chelsea through and through. He hates Arsenal.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those games where you guys are not. I'm not gonna say you aren't prepared for the second leg, but I feel like they might throw everything.
You were prepared for the first leg.
I think you guys did really well.
Nah.
I think you guys did better than most people give you credit for.
We lost total control of the game. If there was ever a blueprint for how to beat us, it's make the game chaotic.
To be fair, from a neutral perspective, I don't think either game today had any control. I don't think any team had control.
Yeah, but at least
whatsoever.
y'all were playing at the Bernabeu and got a draw, and now you get to come back to the Etihad. We had this shit happen at the Emirates.
But you
And
see,
now we have to go to the Allianz Arena and get fucked.
this is where I think the modern game has like plagued a lot of people's minds. Like you're saying right now, if you didn't control the game well enough, and to a certain degree, that's true. But you don't have to control the game to win a game. Like
You
you
should
do not
have.
have to.
That's fair, but this Arsenal team does.
That's true.
You-
But you're
but you
also going
should
up
have.
against a powerhouse.
Other-
So you should at home.
Other teams don't have to control the game to win a game, but this Arsenal team, if it is cagey, if it's chaotic, they're not built for that.
Well, this is a good time to learn how to deal with that. Unfortunately, you are still in a growing phase in the Champions League. You've only been, I heard some crazy stat and I didn't realize how bad it was. Not bad, but like Bayern have won this tournament 6 times. They've been to the quarterfinals and the semifinals more than any other team. You guys have only been to a semifinals twice. The last one was in 2009. Like you're going up against a team whose DNA is like through and through. We know how to win. And every year they win. Even this year where they've been kind of poor, they're second in the Bundesliga. They're tied with you right now in the Champions League. Yeah, they had a mishap in the DFK Pokal, but they know how to win. And your team, unfortunately, and this isn't a dig, it's not there yet. It could be because you still have a tremendously young squad. But this is the kind of games where if you can't control it the way you like to control it, you have to find another way to control it.
I think I also didn't like Arteta's substitution at halftime. I thought
Which one?
Tomiyasu should have come on instead of Zinchenko.
It worked out for you. Sane didn't do a damn thing on that left side. On the right side.
Fine, but I still, I don't rate Zinchenko. So
I know you don't rate Zinchenko, but I legit thought you were gonna get opened up now. I thought,
Dude, I
thought you were fucked.
I was gonna send you guys a text when it happened. I was like, well, we're fucked.
I literally thought I was about to say another whelp. Arsenal are fucked. I don't know what I jinx it.
Back on the UCL track. I'm almost certain we're not making it through.
Oh, that's a
You
big
never know,
test.
man. You never know.
Well, I'm at this point in the season, I'm not even sure I want to make it through.
I've been saying this. If Arsenal wants to win the league, they need to drop out the Champions League.
If
Especially
we were,
if City drop out.
Especially if City drops out. Exactly, yeah. If Real Madrid knock out City for whatever reason, you guys being in 2 competitions, 2 prime competitions, it's gonna wear the squad thin.
The only way that I'd want to stay in is if City win against Madrid. If all the title contenders are still playing in European competitions, then that's fine because we all have to deal with the same shit. But if City drops out or if Liverpool somehow miraculously gets knocked out, I just would rather not be in it.
I
Even
like
though they're a
Atalanta,
good
but they're
team,
not gonna get knocked out.
I was gonna say, even though Atalanta are a decent team, I don't think they're knocking out Liverpool.
Unless Liverpool's like hit with like a crazy injury bug.
I
But you
doubt
could
it.
have them, but you could have them. Go ahead.
It
The
could
only
happen.
team-
I
The only
doubt
team
it.
that
though.
seems to not have injuries is Arsenal. Fucking black magic going on over there.
Well, you know what? That's fine.
Don't worry, it's
That
coming.
Helps you.
Is it coming?
If one of your center backs go out, you're done.
Let's talk about that dirty player,
Wait.
Saka.
Oh my
Dude.
gosh, what are you talking about?
That last
That
minute
last one,
penalty
he could have
shot.
won. He could have won the game for you guys. Instead of dragging the foot for the penalty, he should just shot. He had an open net.
I mean, you're not wrong about that.
Dirty
Brandon, what
play.
did you think about
Dirty
it?
play.
At first I was kind of like, why wasn't that a penalty? And then I saw the replay and I was like, damn, Saka really just did that BS. Like,
I'm shocked he wasn't. He
he
was.
should have just chipped it over.
Yeah,
Do a little chip.
He
Or
doesn't
rolled
need
it.
He doesn't need the chip. He literally has an open goal.
yeah.
If he just jumps over the player, he has an open net.
I mean,
He could pass the ball in.
He's
The
probably-
other defender was not going to do anything,
he was probably trying to get a guaranteed chance, and
and he lost the half chance.
he's just stupid.
Well, your
Shitty
star
player.
boy.
Shitty player.
I'm shocked he wasn't. He wasn't given a yellow by the ref.
Well,
Should've
there's still contact, so
Hey,
There was contact though.
Havertz should have been booked for simulation as well.
No, did Havertz go down too?
Havertz went down too at some point, and he did not get touched in the first half. I think it was.
yeah, that happened. Anyways, this ref was he wasn't very he didn't get that many cards.
No, he was. I think he was trying to really let the game go on.
Which I like. I
Which is fine.
personally, like.
I prefer that.
I'm really curious to see what's going to happen at the Allianz Arena with Harry Kane. Because, like, I kind of want to see Harry Kane do a hat trick against Arsenal. I don't know why, but I kind of want to see it.
We will be there.
Brandon with the straight face.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's the best striker in the world. I
As
mean,
long as
Yeah,
Kai
yeah.
gets 4, then I'm fine.
As long as he gets scored.
I said as
Kai,
long as Kai gets 4, then I'm fine.
the Kai Havertz one doesn't hurt me. I don't care about that
It
one.
hurts me.
I don't care if it hurts you or not. I just don't want to go out.
But you do want to go
I
out.
don't know. It's hard. So I want to compete for every trophy.
But also,
I want to win the Premier League, and the best way to do that is bowing out of the UCL. I don't know.
Or Daniel, we'll ask you the same question. With how everything's going right now, your team not being as strong as you were last season, what's more important, winning the Champions League or the Premier League? With
He has a chance. Hold on, before you answer. Hold on, before you answer. You have a chance of breaking 2 records. If you win another Premier League, you're the only team to win 4 in a row. And if you win a second Champions League, you're the only English team to win 2 in a row.
and you're the
Yeah.
only second team
So-
to do it in its history.
So
Yeah.
please,
So 3 records, really?
Because they could win the treble back to back.
We could. We're still in the FA Cup. I'll say this: if I'm being forced to pick one trophy, I would not mind losing the Premier League and getting another Champions League.
Daniel's like, we already got so many. Why do I need another one?
It's just
I mean,
dude,
honestly, valid.
it's such a prestigious award.
the most prestigious trophy
It's
to have.
such a prestigious award. Like, I'm not saying that the Premier League isn't, but like,
Yeah.
dude, a Champions League, like it's
You submit
Bro.
yourself amongst the legends if you win.
it for
You're
sure.
right.
So like, that's why I'm like, I can't just. Even though we already won one and that one was amazing, dude, I want to win another one.
I do think your
I
past.
as
will
like
be a
I'm
little
part
harder.
of the Champions League winning squad with City. I'm not, but I'm just a fan. But
Hey, at least
I'm
you're not
here
a
for the
glory
ride.
hunter. At least you were there before Pep.
I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the
You were
ride.
there before Pep, so at least you're not a glory hunter.
So
Certainly.
I was okay. Shut your mouth over there.
I
Brandon's
remember-
definitely not a glory hunter. Brandon's been through the trenches for like 9 years of this team.
Hey,
Still-
dude, that's
Still in the
loyalty,
trenches.
bro. That is fucking loyalty. Most people in your shoes would have just jumped ship.
I'm still in the trenches.
No,
Shut
no,
the fuck up.
Fuck up.
And we haven't
You're first.
we haven't won a trophy. Okay, we haven't won shit yet. All right.
Buddy,
But
if you want to look
you're-
at trenches, look over here.
Okay. Well, I'm not sorry for Chelsea. Y'all have
I
been.
know you're not sorry. I'm just
Y'all
saying
have
if you
been-
want to,
y'all have been
if
out
you
of the
want to
trenches
talk,
for
if
almost-
you want to talk about an actual trenches, you need to shut the fuck up about trenches.
Y'all have been out of
Never-
the trenches for 20 years and are complaining about 2 bad seasons. Cry me a river.
These 2 seasons have been worse than you've finished.
Okay,
Ever
that
have.
sucks.
Ever.
Like, that's tough.
Ever
I know it's gonna turn around, so I don't care.
Well, I don't. Well, didn't okay?
Unless
don't
you
know
guys,
right now.
unless
I don't know right
unless
now.
you guys were like actually in relegation, which I still
Without,
wouldn't care.
without Cole Palmer, we would be.
City buy him back, please.
Daniel, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
where did Arsenal like? What was the lowest finish in like the recent years? Like 15th?
Eighth.
8th.
Was that what the lowest?
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
shit.
predicted 15th without Aubameyang's goals, but they finished 8th.
Just like we would be predicted like 17th without Cole Palmer's goals. And
Dude, it should be happening. Why can't it happen?
Well, we're gonna finish 8th this season, and we're gonna go from
I
there.
don't know, man.